Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about 12 Disney princess films with their modern day counterpart movies. So, let's get on to the video. Number 1, Brave. In the movie Brave, Merida is very strong-willed and wants to create her own destiny and not let it be determined by others. This is very similar to the movie Tomb Raider. In the movie Tomb Raider, she decides to find her own fate and saves many people, just like in the movie Brave. Number 2, Rapunzel. In the movie Tangled, Rapunzel finds her own true love and her independence. This is very similar to The Space Between Us. In the movie The Space Between Us, a boy who's been isolated his entire life on Mars falls in love with a girl over the internet and decides to come to Earth, where she shows him all the wonderful things Earth has to offer, and they fall in love. Number 3, Snow White. In the movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Snow White falls into a sleep like death, but is saved by her true love's kiss. This is very similar to the ending of 5 Feet Apart, where after she falls into the water and drowns, she is saved by her true love, who saves her with a kiss that brings her back to life. Both of these films are very similar because they both center around someone falling in love and being saved by their true love. Number 4, The Little Mermaid. In the movie The Little Mermaid, Ariel gives up her life in the ocean for a pair of legs to go find love on land. This is very similar to the movie Aquamarine, where a mermaid gives up her life in the ocean to go find love on land. Both of these films center around a mermaid trying to fall in love. However, Little Mermaid has a slightly happier ending, where they both end up together. In Aquamarine, although she doesn't find true love, she finds friendship. Number 5, Aladdin. In the movie Aladdin, Jasmine poses as a commoner and falls in love with Aladdin, someone who is poor and doesn't have any status. She is rich and royalty, and throughout the movie, Aladdin attempts to fit into her world by using the genie's wishes. However, he doesn't quite fit in. And at the end of the movie, he's accepted for who he is, even if he wasn't the perfect royalty. This is very similar to the movie Crazy Rich Asians in the fact that two people fall in love believing they're to be the same socioeconomic class. However, it turns out in this one that instead of the man being the one who doesn't have the money, it's the girl.
So your family is, like, rich?
We're comfortable.
That is exactly what a super rich person would say.
At the beginning of the movie, she finds out that her boyfriend is actually extremely rich. And throughout the film, she has to try and fit in with his family and high-class society, even though she doesn't quite fit in. At the end of the movie, she's accepted for who she is, even if she doesn't have any status or much money. Both of these films end with them falling in love and being accepted for who they are. Number 6, Sleeping Beauty. In the movie Sleeping Beauty, Aurora falls into a deep sleep and has to be awakened by true love's kiss by Prince Philip. This is very similar to the movie The Choice, in the way that two people fall in love and then one of them falls into a deep sleep. However, at the end of both of these movies, they both wake up and get to live happily ever after. Number 7, Mulan. In the movie Mulan, Mulan runs away to join the war in order to save her family. She has to pretend to be a guy. So, throughout the film, she hides this. However, at the end, she is discovered and falls in love. This is very similar to the movie She's the Man, where in order to help her brother get through high school and to find her own independence, she pretends to be a guy and has to go to school. Both of these have very funny moments and contain many similar aspects.
Thank you.
Woo! Sign me up for the next war.
Number 8, The Princess and the Frog. This one is a little harder, as not many people are transformed into frogs throughout movies. However, we found the movie Jumanji. In the movie Jumanji, two people who don't necessarily like each other meet and fall in love after they are transformed into video game characters. Although it's not quite the same as transforming into a frog, both of these are very similar as two people are transformed and then transformed again through their love for each other. Number 9, Cinderella. There are so many different variations of the movie Cinderella. However, today we're going to be talking about the movie Ella Enchanted. This cute little film is very similar to Cinderella in the fact that somebody who lost her father is subjected to an evil stepmother, falls in love with the prince, and they end up together.
Charming. Why don't you do what your people usually do? Steal my land and destroy my livelihood. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Number 10, Pocahontas. In the film, she meets John Smith and shows him that there is more to the world than just money and gold. She shows him that there is beauty in nature and shows him just how beautiful the world can be. This is very similar to the movie Avatar. In the movie Avatar, a foreigner comes to a new world and is shown just how beautiful it can be and how different it is. At the end of both these films, they fall in love. Number 11, Moana. In the movie, Moana is drawn to the ocean. Though she faces many obstacles and many challenges along the way, she uses the ocean to help herself and others. This is very similar to the movie Soul Surfer, where although she faces many challenges, she is still drawn to the ocean and loves it. She uses it to help others find their own courage and bring happiness to people's lives. And although they both experience their own trials and tribulations, they find joy in what the ocean brings them and are always called back to it. Number 12, Beauty and the Beast. In the movie Beauty and the Beast, Belle falls in love with a man who is cursed to appear a beast until somebody loves him for who he truly is and he loves them in return.
I love you.
This is very similar to the movie Penelope, in which a girl is cursed until someone accepts her. This is a very interesting movie as both of them center around somebody who was cursed until they found true love. However, in both these films, it wasn't really the curse that changed them. It was the true love. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I have new videos. Any other movies you think I missed that were better options? Leave a comment down below.